Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2020. This month I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. I do get emails and comments on Vimeo and here on underneath in the comments section, and emails where people have told me that sometimes they watch both if they're born on the cusp, and they find that they are getting messages there. So all that being said, Cancer, now on to your August 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have, Cancer, is the Fool, and this is starting out on a new path and a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations. And you have to not have on rose-colored glasses because you could fall off the cliff, off the cliff, just like that sentence, fell off the cliff. Because you need to be grounded and have your wits about you. Even though it's a new journey and this is good, you have to have it together. Some of you are getting ready to jump ship and leave something. Like, it could be a job you don't like, it could be an apartment or a neighborhood you're living in you don't like, it could be a relationship. And I feel like, Cancer, comes up like you can't stand the pressure of being involved or being in it, whatever it is. It's like there's some kind of level of strain or pressure on you that you don't want to contend with anymore. And you're really like motivated or ready to see, how's it going to fly in another direction? Like if I go live here, or if I go be in a different relationship. Like you want to see how it flies. You're ready to see. You're motivated about it. And you may have felt like things were holding you back. Things were keeping you there, like little annoyances or little things. So like, you know, something was keeping you where you were for whatever reason. Could have been your own worries keeping you there. For some of you, there's a lot of things that need to be straightened out, organized, cleaned. It could be your home. It could be paperwork and accounts. But straightened, organized, and cleaned. And you want to be in a position of being empowered. And some of you may feel like, I don't want to keep doing I don't want to have to deal with the dirty work anymore, even after I just told you have to clean and organize something. But I don't feel like it's that. It's what's been going on, whatever, like something about what's been going on with you needs to heal. And it's like you've either been doing it too much, too long, it's created too much upsetment and stress, and you need to heal. This all comes up with the Fool. And you may feel like you've given a lot of your time, a lot of your attention, a lot of your blood, sweat, and tears to something that maybe at one time was, you know, working out well for you, but you may feel like that's now run its course. It's not giving you the same feeling of satisfaction or the payoffs that it had in the past. So this is why the Fool is coming up here. Some of you may get invited to attend some kind of party or gathering or celebration, and that could kick off some interesting conversations or opportunities of some sort for you. And I feel like you are going to be judging a lot of things and using the barometer of how you feel about stuff as your guidepost. Like, if it feels uncomfortable, you don't want to do it. If it feels like, even in the past, I feel like you would tolerate stuff like that. But I don't feel like now it's like the barometer is your feelings. And if it doesn't feel right, you're not going to want to go there or do it. So the next card you have in your reading, and I got to say, Your first 3 cards were like, they fell out, bam, the next one fell out, bam, the next one fell out, bam. So these 3 were definitely like jumping out for you. You have the Queen of Rods, and this is a fire sign person. This is either an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. That could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you, Cancer, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a fire sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. There's things you need to get from them. There's things you need to understand from them. They may be teaching you something. They may be putting you in a position of power in some way. This could be a potential new boss for you, a new mentor for you, a new instructor, professor, mentor. That's like the vibe. But you could learn stuff from people that are friends or a new love, but that's not the energy I'm getting here. This could be a new employer, a new boss, a new mentor, a new instructor, professor. I do really feel like they're strongly Leo in some way. I do feel like they're either Leo, sun, moon, or rising. I get the vibe from them like, Cancer, you need to get it together. And we're going to show you, we're meaning the Queen of Rods. And the Queen of Rods is going to show you the ropes, show you what to do. So there's a lot of, I'm still standing with boss, instructor, or mentor as the strongest, because they're going to teach you something. They're showing you the ropes. They're showing you what to do. They're instructing you in some way. That's what really comes up here. I feel that you're going to feel they're a little aggressive and a little pushy, but you're going to feel like they're smart and they know what they're doing. So I feel like you're willing to tolerate that aspect of them, even though you may feel like they're a little much, a little too much, a little pushy. But you're going to feel like, you know what, they know what they're doing. And I'm getting a lot of help or insight or information or inspiration from them. Or if they've hired you, you have to deal with them and listen to them. I actually feel like you're going to get along really great with this Queen of Rods. So if they're a new person to you, don't worry. I really do feel like even though you may feel like they're a little much in some way for you energetically, you're going to actually get along great with them. Some of you may already be dealing with this Queen of Rods and may already know them. So the next card you have in your reading is the 10 of Pentacles. This is the other one that went woo, just flying right out for you. And this could be receiving money from an inheritance. It could be receiving money through family channels. You could be winning money in some way. This could also be you and a partner working together to gain financial abundance for your family. It could be you and your significant other. This is time to up the game. Things involving money are starting to roll forward. I get about that gathering again. If you go to a gathering, there's something special about it. You could meet a significant other that could be very financially well off and you get together and then it's like good for you. But for some of you, it could be somebody you meet that's in like a networking capacity that would be a good stepping stone or lead you. This person could lead you to something that would bring in money for you. So because they brought up that gathering twice now. Don't be afraid, Cancer, because you can have what you want, but you need to reach out and take it. I'm not saying in a negative sense, but like, don't hold yourself back because of insecurities, worries, or fears. If there's something you're really interested in doing, a new job, a new love relationship, a new course or of study, or a new career, you have to reach out and take it now. Don't spin your wheels so much and don't hold yourself back. I do feel generosity is coming at you in all forms, and I do see money coming to you. For some of you, it's going to be given. It's going to be given to you, but is it given to you through an inheritance? Is it given to you for, I don't know. It'll be different for all of you, but money is coming and money is being given to you, and I feel like it's generous. It's very generous. I also hear that you need to see things clearly in regard to your money, and there's certain things that you need to clear out of the way, and meaning debts and things you need to pay down. So there's some organization and paying down of debts that will be happening or that you need to do, because that's being brought up here. So if you get a raise or you get an inheritance, or you get a gift of cash comes to you, or you win money, or whatever the scenario is, there's debts you need to pay off. There's definitely debts, but you can take care of them. Maybe not all at once. Depends on how you get this money. If you felt like you had money stolen or hidden from you, you're going to find out about that, how it happened, who did it, where it went. It's going to come out or be revealed to you. So the next card you have in your reading is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is turning away from what's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking, and heading off in a new direction with a stick of power and control in your hand. So you're going on a new journey. Even if it's unknown, you're willing to take it. And you're turning away from what's not working for you anymore emotionally. You may feel like you've had it up to the nines with how people have taken advantage of you or abused you or used you. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, or all of the above. And you may feel like, you know what, I put myself out there, I do this for people, I do that for people, and what do I get back? All I get is stomped on, stomped on, stomped on. So I feel like you've had it. You know, these eclipses that, the last one, I think that may have ended the Cancer eclipse cycle, Cancer Capricorn eclipse cycle. There was one on June 21st in Cancer. Maybe it's been all these eclipses that have been making this kind of stuff happen to you. But I feel like you're like, I'm done with that. I got to, move on. I feel like you've had people take advantage of your time, energy, and money. But the weird thing is, Cancer, you've been like part of it. You've kind of like let it happen. You've allowed it to happen. And I'm not saying you didn't have your reasons. You did have your reasons. But that's over. You can't keep, have more. Look, I'm not going to preach to you guys. I kind of am. But you have to know your worth and your value more. I'm sure there's some really uber confident Cancers out there. I'm sure there are. But what I'm picking up here is you have to have more faith in yourself, more belief in yourself, and not feel that you have to be manipulated, coerced, pushed around, taken advantage of, unappreciated, have your emotions stomped on, etc., etc., etc. I feel like there's always been a reasons why you've tolerated, and that's you've got to get past that now. And I do feel in a way, Cancer, over this last few years, maybe even longer, a few months or a few years, you've been bombarded by things. Bombarded. Just when you think you get in the clear, it's like something else comes in. It's like you need new things to look at. A new scenery, it could be even in your environment. You may be thinking like, I'm sick and tired of looking at this picture, these pictures, this paint, these drapes, these carpets. So some of you may just need new scenery in your home, and you may want to redecorate it or move. For some of you, you need new scenery. I know that's a weird message. You have to think on that. It's either in your environment as it is, you need to change it, or you need to move away from it for some of you. Your last card in the reading is the Ace of Rods, and this is new beginnings of some sort. So this could be receiving an inheritance. It could be the birth of a child. It could be a new love relationship. It could be moving to a new home. It could be starting a new job or a career. Some of you are really ready to travel and you want to get out there and see the world. And maybe that's something you just enjoy to do in general, enjoy doing in general. But how easy is that going to be for you? I don't know. With all the things going on in the world, some of you may be able to do it with ease, and it depends on where you live, and some of you may not be able to do that with ease. Some of you are going to be in a situation where you're going to have to present something to a board or the higher ups. And it could be like a program you want to see get instituted, or a program that exists, a better way to manage it, handle it, and or change it. And this could be, for some of you, it actually has to do with an institution, like a school, a jail. You know, when I say school, that could be elementary, middle school, high school, college, or even like trade schools and whatever. But I feel like some of you Cancers are going to make some kind of presentation where you're like, this needs, here's my new idea. Here's what I think we should do. Or this needs to change. These are the things we need to do to change it. Now, not all of you is going to be involving an institution, but for some of you it is. Some of you are going to take some kind of trip or travel because you may want to move and you want to see if that's where you want to go live. Or you may be, and it doesn't have to be far. You could be taking a trip to, the next state or province over. Doesn't necessarily mean you're moving across the country where you live. But for some of you, it could be. But I do feel like some of this trip and travel, it isn't just because you like to travel. For some of you, it's because you're like scouting out. Like maybe you want to scout out not just where you want to live, but and the scenery, new scenery, a new place to live. But what's the job situation like there where you want to go? Or, the neighborhood, the neighbors. I do really feel like some of you will be moving. I don't know if you'll be moving in August. I feel like no. Not some of you, yes, maybe. But for some of you, I feel like you're going to be thinking about moving, or a move is in your future, which is very weird. I don't usually get that with Ace of Rods. So for some of you, your new beginning is because you're moving to someplace else and you're making the steps, like to travel to go see it. Do I like it? Can I make a life here? And that, for some of you, is the new beginning. Some of you may be working out a way to reach more people with what you're doing. If you have your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're on YouTube, or you have a website and you do your business through the internet, you may be trying to figure out ways to reach more people. And that would be some kind of new beginning here for you. So now I'm going to look at the gemstone crystal that I got for you for the month of August 2020. And the gemstone crystal you got, Cancer, is sodalite. So sodalite was your gemstone, which I think the water signs tend to get this a lot. It seems to come up. So we'll see why it's good for Cancer in August of 2020. It's a stone that's going to help you with breakthroughs, whatever you're breaking through in. If it's a new field of endeavor, or having an emotional catharsis and a breakthrough, or a breakthrough in a relationship or situation, this stone's going to help you with breakthroughs. It's also a good stone that's going to help you take your time as you heal, because I feel like there's some kind of healing. It could be physical healing if you haven't been well. It could be good for you to carry this or wear it if you have physical maladies of healing, but it could also be emotionally or spiritually healing. This is going to help you read between the lines. So when you're dealing with people and situations, whether it's in writing or people, and what they're saying to you, or even watching videos and stuff, because, anymore you can't say everything that you want to say, it's going to help you have the discernment to read between the lines. It's really going to aid you in problem solving, figuring out. And if you have to do anything with facts and figures, like monetarily problem solving involving, money or mathematics of any kind, but any kind of problem solving in August. So this does look like this is a good gemstone crystal for you for August, Cancer. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get some special videos that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand channel, focusing on very specific topics, I always post the most recent links for those videos below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can also get them by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the Videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have recorded, the descriptions of what divination tools I used, how long the videos, the predictions are going for. You just click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So some of the most recent video series I have listed below, the links below, are, as always, my psychic crystal readings for the month of August 2020. If you want a continuation of this reading and to see what other predictions and messages my spirit guides have for you for August, that link is down below this video. Also, the most recent video series I've recorded is the mid-year love and romance update for 2020. Requested by many people. So the first half of the reading is focusing on couples using a 5-card cross tarot layout. And then the second half of the reading is 3-card layout for the single people of your sign. The other most recent video series I have listed below is the mid-year 2020 Psychic Tarot Update 7-card Bohemian Tarot spread readings for each sign of the zodiac. And the other link is June 2020 Eclipse Effects Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on June 5th and the solar eclipse in Cancer on June 21st. Those effects of those eclipses will last for 6 months. So the predictions in those videos will last for 6 months. I also have another link below. If you haven't checked it out yet, you might want to. Important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 3 angel-based oracle cards to bring you messages from the angels and predictions. So we're going through some really wacky times. You might want to check those videos out. I've had a very good response about those. If you would like to donate to my channel and help support this channel, I have a donation link connected to PayPal down below. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have been very generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot and it does help. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to see more predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools, and those predictions that I post there are not just for the day I post the prediction. Sometimes it's 6, 7, 8, 9 months out. Sometimes it's a couple weeks out. It's never just for one day. And many people do find that these predictions resonate with them. So you might want to check that out because they may resonate for you as well. So I hope you all have absolutely fantastic and amazing blessings come to you in this wonderful month of August. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.